San Jose, California. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the USF Bulls and the San Jose State Spartans. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
I caught up with the San Jose State head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Bulls headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The run inside. It's Bates. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to the run. Got enough for the first. There's a crease. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And the Spartans just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Takes the handoff. It's Bates. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw. It's McDaniel. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He'll try to take it back. 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick six early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. San Jose State's offense takes over and heads onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Spartans in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. He's got it again. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And this offense coming out slow, man. It's kind of frustrating because you had that bye week last week. What do? You go back and self-scout, look at yourself.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now, they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. Could be an alley. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, first down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, give on the inside. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious and he gets back in the fray shortly. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, USF!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So they marched the ball 41 yards on that drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going.
Makes the catch and he's free. Touchdown, Spartans! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
Calls his own number. Here's a little room there. Inside the 40, the 40, the 20, inside the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bulls.
This quarterback is so unique, and he's so special because of his running ability, his wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 20. Into the house. Touchdown, San Jose State.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do you. That will get you almost there. When you get handed off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
And he makes the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running inside, it's Collins. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Shakes off the defender. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
I know there are some people that say, no, in your own territory, you punt the football, you be conservative. No, sir. 4th and 1, I'm hitting the gas. All gas, no brakes. I'm going for this. I prepared for it all week. Nice job by the offense getting the first down on 4th and 1.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for space. It's Collins. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. He's going for the big play. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Finding some room. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulls!
And that shows you the importance of the run game and balance on offense. They run the football. Next play, they come back. Safeties, linebackers bite on the run, opens up the big pass down the field. He catches it, and he glides into the end zone for 6.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's McDaniel. Makes the grab. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. More importantly, we have an early barn burner here. Both teams firing on all cylinders, as our stats will show you. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bates. There he goes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
And the Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bates. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
This USF offense will open this drive right here. Creates a little room. Maybe a crease. The 20. The 10. Touchdown Bulls. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And just keep feeding this guy the football, and this scoreboard's going to keep lighting up. This dude is unbelievable. He needs just a little bit of space, and he has gone off to the races. This offense, David, has so many weapons, but this running back is a game changer.
He is, and so many weapons is right, and this defense has had absolutely no answer so far. Giving up way too many points early in this football game. They need to have a conversation on the sidelines. Get the defensive coordinator, get everybody involved. They need more juice, and they got to find some answers fast.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got
a 50-50 ball, and he comes down with it. What a tremendous contested catch. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the flag, it's 1st and 5 for the offense. The run inside. It's Bates. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Bates. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Floats it out in space. Beck's going for the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State. His 3rd touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total, as he now has 7 on the year. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him, too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. The Bulls want to move quickly. Trying play action. Slings it. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
You know, this running back normally has better hands than that. I'm surprised he dropped that one, put it on the ground. That would have made it 1st down.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Quarterback keeper. He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They feed him again. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's got him. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the move. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Scanning the field, it's McDaniel. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Yeah, and really nice job by the defender. Listen, a curl route's hard to defend. It's hard to get in front of that guy because he's curling back to the quarterback, but he did a good job not getting pass interference, getting around his body, and knocking the ball to the ground.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Right down the boulevard. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running inside, it's Isaac. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. And the Bulls racing to the line in the hurry up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Oh, they're after him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Still running at the 40. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, South Florida. Once he got some room, it was over. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And the extra point was good. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
He might want another play. To the air on 2nd down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bates. They make the stop. It'll be 4th down. The defense does have a timeout to use if they want to try to put up points before the half. The Bulls use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On 4th down, going to the air. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
He breaks a tackle. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. Fires to the right. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for 1 more snap to put up points before the half. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Field goal is good. And now the lead is extended a little further. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We start with a look in on Purdue in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the Boilermakers, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. And that now gets this group to 3 wins, which is nothing to write home about yet, but brick by brick, this staff is starting to build something. Here now some other games you may have interest in, social media certainly does, inside the Big Ten.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Bulls are in the hurry-up. The run inside. It's Isaac. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. Off play action. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
He wants to change this route. Looking for a man. It's McDaniel. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And we call his name again. This is the same guy that, remember, he had the defensive touchdown already, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, getting the sack. He's been all over the field today.
on 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and look for room. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Now the play fake. Throwing right. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right.
These make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long, so they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Back to pass, it's McDaniel. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Bates. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Riley.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Looking downfield, it's McDaniel. Unloads to the wideout. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Spartan! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The give to the right. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
And it's been fun to watch them feature this guy. Like, they understand they can run the football. They understand how good he is, and just they've owned the line of scrimmage. They've sprinkled in some pass. Like, this offense has done a really good job staying balanced, but featuring one of their better players.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. He'll take it himself. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Offense in the sumo set with the big boys. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Running inside, it's Isaac. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They tried to fool him with the run on 3rd down, and they're looking at 4th and plenty of work to do. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they went for it, but when you're up by a couple scores, I think you're just kind of free and like, hey, let's keep scoring points. Let's keep the offense out there. Let's keep the accelerator on, and I guess, hey, who cares? We're not going to lose anyways.
They'll run it from the gun. Powers through the defender. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Right back to it. There's some room. Got enough space. Touchdown, Sparty. Somehow they fought all the way back, and it's a one-possession game.
And, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
This USF offense will open this drive right here. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Finding open areas. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
They'll run play action. Scrambling away. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. The offense has already gone for it 5 times on 4th down. Maybe the 6th time is the charm. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Got enough for the first. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. They're going to ride this running back. Maybe some room here. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here late, now down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep running it.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And they'll try it again after the inexplicable delay of game penalty, 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. And the field goal unit is on the field. And the kicker will try to give them a little more cushion on this lead. And it's good! And that will extend their lead even further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. To the air, it's McDaniel. He's taking the shot. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Didn't have a lot of